my opinion anyway. It's really rather late.
Anyone else? Yes, sir.
Yeah, Michael Zarzano, in regard to what he just mentioned about the recording of these meetings, I too have not been able to obtain any form of an audio tape, and quite frankly, they should be video recorded, not just audio. For something as important as a charter review meeting, for the sake of history and review of these meetings, it should be recorded. And also, in previous meetings, it was admonished to you that you change the time that these meetings are held. Most of us work, and myself, I work, I'm self-employed, so I'm able to come here and stop working to attend these meetings. But most people in the citizenship here don't have that privilege. So it would only be right that these meetings be held at a proper time that citizens can participate. I heard questions earlier about citizen participation. Well, when you're conducting your meetings during the midday afternoon, does it really, do you really wonder why you don't have much participation? And this is something that citizens should participate in, but most of them have to work. And it was stated earlier that the county congress concept does not belong in the charter review. You could not be further from the truth. You could not be more wrong. This is exactly where you initiate such an action. To have government recognize the fact that citizens want to be officially recognized in a fashion that would help you. We're talking about a concept that would help you do your job, not just you, but the commissioners. It defies logic why such a conclusion as the two who spoke out made. With all due respect, you're wrong. This is the exact place that the discussion should be had to initiate such a revolutionary idea. The churches, the issue of the churches being exempt, that's a no-brainer. And for the legal counsel to say, well, you can't give preference to one and not the other. Well, it's being done all across this country, in this country, in other counties, that they have excluded churches from paying taxes of all forms. So, you know, that really needs to be considered, because I know there's a movement afoot right now in this county that is outraged over the fact that you're taxing churches in some fashion. Churches have historically in this nation been the bedrock of society. This is undeniable. This concept of separation of church and state is a lie. It is a lie. Church has been involved in government and the decision process. The principles of the Bible have intimately been used and involved in decision making in government. And you know, the First Amendment, Congress says, Congress shall make no law prohibiting the free exercise of it. This should not be allowed. That you would exempt, that you are charging churches a tax is not right. It should be changed. And as far as your appointments to this job, you need to be voted or elected into office in your duty by citizens. And you do need to have a restriction on the number of terms you can serve. Have you not heard the cry from the people, career politicians? Well, you're not politicians, but your position is of some power, and in a great degree it has a lot of power. When you're talking about a constitution of a county, this is very important. So for some of you that have been here for many, many years, more than 2 decades, I think some, it is wrong. You have become career bureaucrats. And this is exactly what the people don't want. And this is why a man like Trump is soaring in the polls, and defying the partisan logic of the experts. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I remind you that our next meeting is on April the 13th, and it starts at 3 o'clock. Anything else to come before us? Ladies and gentlemen, we are adjourned. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.